Hey, my name is Lee with Get Some Adventures. We're here riding at Blankets Creek today. My good buddy Charles here is helping me out. We're doing a demo on two different bikes. They're completely different bikes. All right, Charles. So, what'd you think on that little up?
Not much difference in wheel sizes. Okay, Lee, what did you think on the step up?
I thought there was a little difference, but that might just be because I'm more comfortable on the 29. All right, so I personally don't think I have the skill to ride either one of these bikes at the level they can go. I felt at the drop, that first drop in, that bike took it way better. And when I came up the other side, that bike popped off of it, and this bike was a pig getting up the side. The rest of the turns, though, were all the same. They were sloppy. How about you?
I thought the turns were tighter, and I definitely got a lot more air on everything.
All right, Charles. So you had some comments about going around the corners.
Yeah, I'm feeling more push through the corners on a 29er. Looks like the smaller wheel corners a little bit better.
So you mean basically you're finding yourself going farther outside on the corners?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So one thing I just noticed is at that big bank berm in the corner there, a lot of speed coming down. When I was on the 29, I had a ton of speed because of the bigger wheels, and I ripped around it like I was on rails. On the 27, didn't carry nearly as much speed, and I fell out of the berm on the bottom. All right, so we rode these routes behind us. I thought the 27 was smoother, even though the 29 wheels should have made it easier, but it was so jarring and bouncing, and that's probably a suspension thing, Charles.
Definitely a suspension thing.
So, with a bigger suspension on the 29, you think it would have been easier than the 27 or the same?
Would have been about the same, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we just rode another section with some roots on it, some turns in and out, and easily 27 half turned way better on that stuff.
Yeah.
And with that suspension, it went completely over the roots, where this suspension, the back end was bouncing and getting kicked up all the way around it. When we got to a little hill though, 29 was easy for me to put up, where I felt 27, had a little more, I had to crank a little more to get it up. Not a big difference, but just a noticeable difference to me. Anyways, roots on you, was this kicking out for you?
It was. The 29er was definitely kicking out on me a little bit more of a harsh ride. I didn't have any problem getting the 27 up to speed though when the downhill was done.
Gotcha. I noticed on that second route section when I came down it, because it was bouncing, I had to wait for it to stop bouncing. It almost went off the trail on the right. I mean, I didn't almost go off the trail, but I came a lot closer where I was completely in control with that suspension.
I agree.
I mean, I had
the
to.
same issue.
Yeah, I had to wait till this came back under control for me to even start turning again.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so what'd you say?
I thought the 27.5 was a little easier on that climb.
I thought the 29 was easier.
Okay.
I thought the 27 was a hard climb the entire way. I thought the 29 was easy, and then it got hard at the very top, where I kind of stalled out with both bikes.
Okay.
So. All right, so on Kevorkian back there, I actually thought the 29 did better. The drops in the rocks were at such a stage that the 29 did not really have any bounce. Where the 27, it was just too much for that wheel size, and it bounced you down the rocks. What did you think?
I don't think it was the wheel size. I think it was more of the wheel base, the wheel length.
Okay.
The distance between the two wheels.
Okay.
I think the 29er was more stable because it had a longer wheelbase.
Okay. So what do you think then? So really not a difference. Maybe a frame size difference.
Maybe a frame size difference. Yeah, if you're definitely going up a frame size on the Orbea would give you a longer wheelbase. But it's also
Alright, I don't know if you can tell from the video Charles was shooting, but landing that, it felt solid. It didn't feel like it was taking all of the impact, but there's a ton more impact in here that I didn't realize until I rode this one. Like, I didn't think it was going to break on that run, but like if I did that a lot more, yeah, what's your thoughts?
I noticed a lot more flex in the cross country bike, obviously, than the all mountain bike coming on the dirt jumps. It was definitely not designed for it. You could do it, but you're going to tear the bike up if you keep doing it too much.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing we thought is landing this. I mean, we're not getting big air by any means, but just landing this 27, it's got a lot more recovery. It recovers a lot quicker than the 29. Shocks, forks. You said you thought the forks were flexing on the front?
Yeah, the cross country bike, you could tell the forks were flexing versus really solid. The Fox fork in the front of the all mountain bike was definitely much more solid.
Okay. All right, so we just finished up riding here at Blankets. Charles, what were your thoughts on the bike here?
I like the Orbea. It fits my riding style pretty well. It's playful. It's easy to get in the air. It pedals pretty well. I like the carbon fiber. It's all around a really nice bike. The 29er, it's definitely fast. If I was going to go for a really long ride, I would want the efficiency of the 29er.
So my thoughts are,